What is going on, you stallions and stallionettes? AK40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven. So it seems like Microsoft's new headphones coming out next month are honestly probably one of the best values in gaming, putting it right alongside Gamepass and Xbox Series S. So let's get this thing. So it seems like for the 9th generation of gaming consoles, Microsoft has really came out of the gate aiming for budget and for extreme values. They came out with the Series S, which is an absolute budget banger at $300. It truly is an entrance into the next generation of consoles at $200 cheaper than the PlayStation and Xbox Series X. Well, there is the PS4 digital version, which is $400, but we're not talking about that here. Then they also have Game Pass, which is a really good value. I mean, $15 a month, and you get a slew of good games, including new AAA titles that get released day one for PC and for Xbox. And then now with these headphones, which are priced to match the Pulse 3D from Sony, but have some other features that they don't. So sharing my screen here, I will say, I see what Xbox is doing here. I see Xbox. So PlayStation dropped their Pulse 3D headset for $100. They're price matching them here at $100. This is a licensed product to go directly with their new Series S and X. You know, PlayStation did it with the Pulse 3D, which, by the way, I will be getting those very soon. I could have already got them and just reviewed them on PC, but I wanted to actually use them hand in hand with the PS5, considering it's supposed to actually use the new audio drivers that are baked into the PS5 architecture to take full advantage of that. And it's supposed to, marketing gimmickly wise, meld together with the PS5 to create a very immersive 3D virtual surround. Now, I've watched a lot of video reviews about it, and thus far, what I'm hearing, the consensus is that they're pretty underwhelming and kind of lackluster in the audio quality. There's headphones out now, like my Razer Naris over here, that probably sound better than them. And they're a $100 headset, so I'm not really expecting them to be astronomical or anything like that. We'll see. And they do look kind of cool. They kind of do fit the motif, the style of the PS5. And that's exactly what Xbox is trying to do here. This looks like it belongs hanging up on a headphone stand right next to an Xbox Series X. It's kind of this flat matte black, which looks phenomenal. I think it's a very clean design. You do get a little bit of green trim, but I think that's just... oh, maybe that is actually painted on the headphones. I thought that was like a little LED light, which I was hoping you could kind of turn off. But maybe that is like a thin green pinstripe there. So still nothing too gaudy with lime green covering the entire headphones. I really don't like that when manufacturers like Razer, Corsair, HYPR, SteelSeries, Astro, when they make these headphones, and because they're an Xbox or PlayStation exclusive, they slather them with lime green or blue. Just keep them all black or gray. Just keep them tasteful, keep them classy. You don't need to sticker bomb them or anything ridiculous like that. But anyway, I know I'm getting way off topic here. The value in these headphones seems pretty impressive. Let me tell you guys what I'm most excited about. So obviously this pairs directly to your Xbox Series S and X, and it also works on the last gen, the 8th gen Xbox One, and PC, of course, and it does not need a dongle, so it connects directly to your Xbox. And since it is designed specifically for your Xbox, much like a controller, you'll have the actual, in the user interface, in the actual settings, you'll be able to adjust things for your microphone, your equalizer, and a couple of your surround sound features, which is really cool. Also, this entire outside dial rotates around. That's how you adjust the volume, is you actually rotate the outside of the entire ear cup, which I think is really, really cool. It does also support several different surround sound, spatial sound technologies, including Windows Sonic, Dolby Atmos, and DTX, which are three of the major ones out there that a lot of games utilize and whatnot. So the fact that I think it does even more than that. It just says including those three. So that's awesome. It's basically going to have support for many surround sound applications, which is great. They do look incredibly comfortable. The ear cups, as you see, are kind of a leatherette. They're not they're not like a moisture wicking cooling gel or anything like that. They're kind of all leatherette. So we'll see how those feel when I get them wrapped around my big ass ears. So crystal clear chat, talking about the microphone here. It has some features such as voice isolation, which most mics have. That just reduces the background noise. So if you have a fan on or somebody moaning in the bedroom next to you, it shouldn't pick that up too much. And this also has kind of an interesting feature that could be really intrusive and gimmicky, or it could be nice. It has an auto mute feature that automatically mutes your mic when you're not talking, So I don't know. I guess if it just mutes and then as soon as you start speaking again, kind of like a noise gate on a microphone, it just starts listening again. But I hopefully you can turn that off. I don't really want it muting itself and then unmuting itself. That'd be kind of weird. So it is USB-C, of course, which is really, really nice. I'm hoping all devices kind of move towards that technology. It is compatible with Series X and S, Xbox One, Windows 10, and it also has Bluetooth support via mobile devices. Now, I'm 90% sure that when it connects to Xbox and Windows 10 PCs, that is via 2.4 Wi-Fi. That is not Bluetooth. I would be shocked. Bluetooth is not good for gaming at all. In controllers and headsets and mice, anything. Bluetooth is a very, very bad medium of data transfer for wireless technology. It is slow. It has insane input delay, like noticeable lag or input delay. That's why people don't game with Bluetooth. So for like just using it with paired up with your phone to listen to music or pick up a call or something like that, that's fine. But for gaming, I'm 90% sure this will connect via a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi connection. The battery life is also quite impressive, and it uses some fast charging, boys. So 15 hours of battery life, which isn't too crazy, but the fast charging is what gets me here. 30 minutes of charging provides about 4 hours of battery life, and a full charge in 3 hours. So charge for 3 hours, get 15 hours. Charge for 30 minutes, get 4 hours. That's pretty good. Also, they're pretty light, coming in at 11 ounces. That's lighter than my current headphones, so it should be rather comfortable. We'll see what the clamping pressure is like on the temples, though. And the ear cushions, we were looking at those early, are polyurethane leather and foam cushioning. So foam, it doesn't say memory foam or anything, but obviously some kind of foam padding in there. And then this is kind of interesting because polyurethane is actually a synthetic material. So they should have worded that like a polyurethane leather blend, because it can't be both leather and polyurethane. Polyurethane's like almost like an artificial plastic, and leather, obviously, we know is like from an animal's ass cheeks. So the speakers are 40 millimeter drivers. So those are, I'm not going to say tiny, because, you know, you look back 8 years ago, 40 millimeter drivers were huge. But now, you know, 50 is kind of common, and then you'll even get headphones that have 60, 80, 100 millimeter drivers that look like two dinner plates strapped to the sides of your head. So I have a feeling the bass response might be a little bit underwhelming at 40 millimeters. That is also the biggest complaint people have with the Sony Pulse 3D headphones, is just there's no bass. Like, you can fire a gun or an explosion goes off and it just sounds meh, just flat mids, muddy. As for your controls, though, you will have a power/pair button. On the same button, you will have a mute button, which I'm assuming will illuminate the mouthpiece, which kind of is in front of your mouth, so you'll be able to see it glow red, letting you know you are muted. You have a game chat audio balance, which is great. That is on the left ear cup, and then on the right ear cup will be your actual volume. So overall, I think they look really cool between the battery life, the support for several different surround sound technologies, the fact that it works seamlessly with Windows 10, Xbox 8th and 9th gen, and also you can use it with your phone via Bluetooth as well. I mean, for $100, I feel like it's, as long as the sound quality is decent or above, it's a pretty dang good value. Pair that with the Series S and Gamepass, and Xbox has some solid values in gaming right now. That's for darn sure. Alrighty, guys, drop there in the comment section below what you think of these headphones. Do they look sensual? Do they look hideous? Do they make you want to barf? Does my face make you want to barf? Like the video, that helps it get seen by more people. Subscribe for more videos like this, and hit the notification bell so you're aware when new videos come online. All that YouTube stuff I'm supposed to mention at the end of every video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Boop.